This video is brought to you by Legacy 420, your medical marijuana specialist on Tyendinaga territory.
Drink coffee. So, we're at Marc Emery. Used to own this place, or was a part of owning whatever, and I think it was the whole, like, it was the idea of it being new, and also the fact that people were like finally being able to purchase a product that was, it was legal. It was coming in here and buying freely, a product, right? Marijuana, man, and getting, recreational, right? They have a lounge in the back too, right? That's another idea that we don't talk about, is the whole idea of having a lounge at a dispensary to enjoy your product that you just bought, right? So, I think, like I said, I keep on talking. I said First Nations people should be getting involved in places like this. Not only the whole idea of the dispensary, but also getting into the idea of having a lounge also. And with our people, we used to grow hemp, right? So why not have a dispensary? Why not have a lounge? And why not grow your own, right? With the idea of either through one of the ideas would be to have a greenhouse, right? You can go anytime, right? Grow your own product. Not only can you grow like marijuana or hemp or whatever it is that you want to grow in a greenhouse to support your dispensary, but you can also, like say, grow tomatoes, potatoes, corn, or whatever it is that you want to grow in a greenhouse. Like I said, with the whole idea of our own people, so we got to get back into growing our own, right? Getting back into our own ways, our own culture, back to the way we were. I keep on talking about that, like I said, man. I think the whole idea of dispensaries would be kind of like almost like the first step of getting back into the way we were. Why shouldn't you have a dispensary in downtown Toronto? First Nations owned, First Nations run, First Nations employees, just like here, and then also like funneling that cash towards what the community needs, what our people need, say like for the homeless, or like, we got a whole lot of issues with residential schools, or 60 Scoop, or just missing murdered Native women, and funneling some of that cash towards some of these issues, or just doing, like I said, paying back to the community. A lot of problems with our financial situation within almost every First Nations across Turtle Island, and everybody's writing proposal after proposal, like I've said before, and here right in front of us, we have this idea, like right in front of us, and it's like nobody's taking any steps forward except places like Tyendinaga, except Six Nations, who have come upon themselves to come up with this, take it upon themselves to start opening up dispensaries. And now, like I said, we have to start doing that. We have to start setting up shop now. Like, don't wait, man. Like I said, we should be doing this right now. We should have a shop in downtown Toronto where, First Nations owned, First Nations run, all employees First Nations, and then, funneling, like I said, funneling some of that cash towards some of our needs within the community and within First Nations issues. Like I said, whether it be homeless situation, whether it be recreational, whether it be missing murdered Native women, whether it be like I said, currently there's a court case going on with the 60 Scoop, maybe possibly we could start funneling some of that cash that we make from dispensaries towards causes like the 60 Scoop and some of the survivors that are still with us today. But those are just ideas, right? And like I said, there's a whole lot of ideas that you can come up with, but the whole, like I said, but first you gotta start off somewhere, I said, hopefully one of these days, and real soon, like we should be getting involved, like not today, not tomorrow. We should have been getting involved, yesterday. We should have been getting involved a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, getting into the whole idea of getting into businesses like this. Because we're always crying about, trying to get money off the government we're always like complaining about money or trying to ask for money or like, trying to come up with ways to, you know, deal with our issues. But here we have, like, it's almost like it's right in front of us. How come we don't get into this business, man? And like I said, hopefully tomorrow, today, we see one of these open up. And let's put these conferences, put these meetings, and start getting the funding, start getting the help that we need, and do it, man. Let's do it. For Gary, Wassaykeesic, Real People's Media. Talk to you soon. Very good.